First Lady of the Republic of Malawi, Her Excellency Mrs. Monica CHAKWERA.
Greetings from Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. So our greeting is, we say morning. It's not English, it's our local language. Morning. It's easier. And then you answer Zikomo. It's the warm heart of Africa. My dear sisters, Your Excellencies, African First Ladies, Chairman of Merck Foundation, Board of Trustees, Professor Frank Steinbeck. I hope I'm not murdering your name. CEO of Merck Foundation, Senator Dr. Rasha, Merck Foundation partners, alumni, media, and distinguished guests. Like I said, I come from the warm heart of Africa. So when we meet, we greet. Greetings, everybody. It is with a great pleasure to be present here at this 10th edition of Merck Foundation, Africa, Asia Luminary 2023, with my dear sisters here, the First Ladies of Africa. I'm absolutely delighted to join in celebrating the 6th anniversary of Merck Foundation with you all. In fact, the impactful programs of Merck Foundation started in 2012, so it is also the celebration of 11 years of their very beneficial programs. Congratulations, Senator Dr. Rasha and Professor Frank. You are doing an amazing work. Ladies and gentlemen, our partnership with Merck Foundation began when I started working with Senator Dr. Rasha in 2020, and there has been continuous progress since then. I would like to share with you, like my friends have shared with you, the impact of our programs, and would like to start with a program very close to my heart, which is called Educating Linda, a program that supports girls to continue their education. Ladies and gentlemen, supporting girls' education is a very important pillar of my office strategy. I very strongly believe that investing in girls' education transforms communities and countries. Girls who receive education are less likely to marry young, like it's already been stated, and when they have done their education, they live a productive life. I am an example of that. In our country, 80% live in the village. And for you to move out from that life, village life, I don't know if some of you have lived in the village, typical village. If you have, you would understand what I'm talking about. To get education and move out of that life, it's a big issue. I am an example. I was born in the village, I grew up in the village. And it is education that took me away from the village to where I am now. So I'm a living example, and I'm talking from experience. It is important that we educate girls. So when we went into the office, for me it was just educating girls, don't do anything else. But Merck Foundation helped me to say, no, I can think wider. So I am trying to think wider than just educating girls. But like it's already been stated, it's very important, because for me, I'm saying, if we educate all girls, then we don't have to talk about education any longer, because we have mothers that can educate their children. But as it is now in my country, it's a big problem, because like I said, 80% are in the village, 80% are women that are not educated themselves, so maybe they don't understand the importance of education. So it's good that we are helping out with the girls to get secondary school education. So already, as I speak, we have sponsored 60 girls, and 11 of them did the Form 4. We write exams in Form 4 to take you to university. So out of the 11 girls that did Form 4, I'm happy to announce that all of them are university standard. They got university standard results. I'm so proud. I'm thinking they'll all go to university. I'll let you know. The selection is coming in a few months' time. They'll all be in university. So I'm very happy we had a good start. And I think we'll continue with that. As I mentioned earlier, I would also like to appreciate Merck Foundation More Than a Mother campaign that aims to empower infertile and childless women through access to information, education, and change of mindset. This campaign is very critical for my country and for Africa at large. And I'm fully supporting it through my scholarship. I would also like to add that for me, it wasn't a priority, like I already said. But then when we started looking at it, and then I didn't know it was a big problem in my country. So when we went out inviting people that are infertile, I was surprised that there were so many women that are suffering out there because they suffer in silence. You can't broadcast that information. So you live by yourself and being stigmatized by other people. But when we formed groups and then we started talking about these issues, I really see possibility. I think in a few years' time, I'll come here and report what the gains we have come across after doing. And I saw that it's better to do it in groups because then they encourage each other to say, okay, I'm not the only one. And they come out. So I'll be needing more help from you. Right now, from that category, 13 women benefited, but when we went out forming groups, we had more than 300 women. And I was so shocked. I didn't know it was that. So empowering BENA initiatives, we have started working on it, and next time I will report progress on how that can really help on the ground. We also recently conducted an online health media training for Malawi journalists to highlight their important role in breaking infertility stigma and raising awareness about many other critical social and health issues. I guess when you haven't been into that realm, you don't know what problems people are facing until you talk about it, until you meet, until you do the trainings, then you realize that even as a country, we have a big problem that we need to work on. So for the training session, it was very beneficial. We also announced More Than a Mother and Promoting Healthy Lifestyle awards for media, filmmakers, singers and musicians, and fashion designers of Malawi. Through these awards, we encourage our young talents and youth to create and innovate messages in their art and daily work to create awareness about a wide range of social and health issues. I'm sure that we will be celebrating many winners from Malawi just like past years. And we also saw that sometimes when they put them into plays or films or something, the problem gets down to normal living. People look at it to say, okay, you can pass that stigma. you can live a normal life. Furthermore, together with Merck Foundation, we have provided more than 42 scholarships to young Malawians, doctors in many critical medical specialties such as fertility, embryology, diabetes, endocrinology, medicine and science is not, it's not for me. And all those that they have already, my friends have already talked about. Building healthcare capacity is very critical to our country's social and economic development. Therefore, we are focusing very much on these capacity building programs and scholarships and Merck Foundation offers, Ladies and gentlemen, my country's long-term partnership with Merck Foundation has also benefited us to build healthcare capacity, which is very critical for us. To give you all an overview of these 42 scholarships, I can mention 19 scholarships have been provided to Malawian doctors in oncology and cancer management. This is very critical as incidence of cancer is getting higher every year. And information to explain how these things come about help for people to prevent those type of things. Through Merck Foundation, more than a mother campaign, we have provided a total of 18 scholarships of fertility, specialty, and embryology training in India here, and 1-year postgraduate diploma and 2-year Master of Science in Sexual and Reproductive Care. This will advance the skills of our young doctors and enable them to further improve women's health and reproductive care in country, and of course break infertility stigma and help build happy families. So there are a lot of details, but what I want to say is this is helping us a lot, and we can reach out to people that have these problems. Sometimes you have problem, okay, like for example, I can give an example of diabetes. I am diabetic myself, not because my system was diabetic, but because of other things. I don't know, I'm sure people know. I was told that because of contraceptives, I got blood pressure, and because of medication for blood pressure, I got sugar, and medication for sugar, I don't know what else I'll get. But this information, when doctors do this, they can help you prevent all that. Because if I was told, you get this medication, okay, you will not be pregnant, but you should know you get this. Maybe I would have thought of other ways of doing it. But knowledge is power, I think we all know. So thank you very much for giving us doctors that can help us. So what I'm trying to do is put women in groups so these doctors can help them how to prevent this. If it's not for the mothers, at least they can tell their children that they can prevent this type of happenings. Through our long-term partnership with Merck Foundation, we are looking forward to benefiting many more doctors across the country, as this program is very critical to reshape and transform the landscape of public healthcare sector in Malawi and improve access to quality and equitable healthcare solutions. Thanks to our long-term partnership with Merck Foundation and my dear sister Senator Dr. Raj Kerich and Professor Grant, we are transforming the patient care in Malawi, and we hope to benefit more young Malawians, doctors nationwide. Thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful time here and benefit from the important conference. And once again, happy anniversary. Foundation. Zikomo.
Big round of applause to Her Excellency